It's giving me student. Hello, it's your homegirl Jess and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's going to be another hair video because I know you guys love my hair videos. It's going to be a video on how I do my bun because my last bun video, you guys ate that up. But that was like a while ago. That was when my locks were short. Now my hair is like medium length. Ow. So yeah, I definitely want to update you guys. So my hair is like past my shoulders now. But yeah, this is how my hair is looking right now. I hope I don't look too bad in this video because I never show up in my videos looking like decent. Like honestly, disclaimer.
If you're looking for a channel where like the person is gonna be like all done up every single time in every single video, like this is not the channel for you, because like most times, more often than not, like I'm gonna show up, like you're gonna get what you get, and I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that, then welcome.
Yeah, so today I'm gonna show you guys how I do my bun. Like every day it's hit and miss. Like I can't exactly tell you how it's gonna turn out every single time, but like I use this method every single time and I always get like a decent looking bun, so that's enough for me. Let's get into it. So first of all, we're just gonna, you know, detangle our hair, make sure there's no tangles in there. Nice. Okay, and then we're gonna take our water bottle. There's only water in here. I use like an old Miel bottle because I like the way it sprays, and you're gonna spray your hair so that it's easier to manage and so your hair is not dry and brittle. You never want to style your hair on dry hair. You never want to style your hair when it's dry because that's when it's like the most brittle, and then you'll get breakage, and then yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just like spray all around my hair. I should also probably say that I am the type of person that styles their baby hairs. I know a lot of people in the Locs community, they don't actually style their baby hairs, but I do. So I'm just letting you guys know that right off the bat. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and get your hair damp. You don't want to get it soaking wet like you just washed your hair, but you want to get it damp so that it's like easier to manage and it's not like painful to style. Because like honestly, ever since I locked my hair, I have become like tender-headed. So if I even try to style my hair when it's dry, like it's just painful. So I definitely have to make sure my hair is damp before I do any styling. So I'm just running my fingers through, getting all of the moisture through so it's evenly distributed. Kind of stimulating my scalp too. Bam. Okay, so this next step is optional as well. You can go straight into the next step if you don't want to do this one, but I prefer to retwist just the perimeter of my hair, so it gives it that nice fresh look. However, like I said, this is just optional, and if you don't like to retwist your hair as often, or you prefer to have a less refined look, then you can go ahead and skip this part. So I'm just gonna retwist the perimeter of my hair. Not even the perimeter, just the front row. And when I'm retwisting the perimeter, I don't bother to use any products or anything. You could use product, you could put like a bit of edge control if you want, that'll give it an even more sleek look, but I prefer not to because then I feel like I'll have like a lot of product build up. All right, so boom, we've retwisted the perimeter. As you can see, it gives it a nice, fresh, and refined look. My next step, I'm gonna put my hair up into the bun, and then I usually do my edges last. However, if you prefer to do your edges first, you could do that, but I do last. So yes, make sure you get your scrunchie. I use this size scrunchie. You want to make sure it's not overly stretched. I usually go around my hair twice, so you want to make sure it's big enough to go around twice but small enough that you're not going around 3 times, if that makes sense. And I have like medium thickness of locks. If you have thicker locks, I would suggest using a thicker hairband. But yeah, so now we're just going to take all of our hair and bring it up. Make sure that you aren't retwisting the retwist that you did at the front. You could also take this time to flip your head upside down. It's a lot easier that way. All right. Okay, so you should have something like this right now. So once you have it all in one hand, you're gonna take your scrunchie in your dominant hand and you're gonna make it wrap around once. Ow. I almost give myself whiplash or something. So once you're like this, you're gonna twist it. And then, sorry, my arms are tired. If somebody ever tells me that I don't work out, like I promise you I do every morning when I do my hair. So anyways, you're gonna make sure all of the hair is kind of like, you know, in one direction. Try and get the longer hairs to go in front of the shorter hairs because it'll make it a lot easier for styling. So yeah, now we're just going to pull it through. And once you've pulled it through like this, about halfway, you're gonna start turning it to the side. And while you're turning it, you also want to grab those hairs. And yes, just turn it to the side, like so. So you should have turned it like 180 degrees. And then you're gonna have something that looks like this. You can just leave it like this if you like the more messy look. However, I like it to be just a little bit more refined. So I'm gonna take these stragglers here and you can just pull them in whichever direction you want. So you could pull them backwards or you can pull them forward. It just depends on how you want to style. I'm just gonna pull them forward for today. And then you're gonna stuff it underneath the hairband that's already there. Just stuff it under, right? And then also same thing with these things at the top here. You can either stuff it in the hairband or just like stuff it in random places of the bun. Just like that. And boom. We have a really, oh, this one's bothering me, so I'm just gonna stuff it down into the bun. Boom. Okay, now we're gonna move on to our edges. And I'm just gonna respray the perimeter so it's not dry. I have this edge control here and I don't typically use like actual edge control. I usually just use gel. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about using this. I think I'll use this for the video. For the purpose of the video. And this is Burst Touchdown Edge Tamer. It's supposed to hold for 40 hours. Not it here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on our edges. You guys probably cannot see what I'm doing, but I'm sorry. I hope I don't look bald-headed on this camera right now because I feel like it's making me look real bald-headed, but that's okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side here. I'm not really feeling the way my edges turned out right now, but it is what it is because you guys are here for a bun video, not an edges video. I'm actually really, really happy with this bun. Like, really happy. It's giving me student.